From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Colorado, second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. In there at the knees, strike one. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory, and no one will track it down. Ready with another 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To first, Villanueva takes it in, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. With Merrifield next to hit. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Villanueva is there to make the catch, and the side is... Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Favorable call in there for a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 1-1, here it comes. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. In there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Settling in now, Christian Villanueva. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Salvador Perez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it one away. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Right fielder.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Addison Russell. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Addison Russell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. On the ground to the right side. Murphy has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nick Castellanos now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Hayward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off again, ball 3. Tyler Flowers would be next. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Merrifield is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in, Kyle Friedman. 9-1-2 due up.
Kyle Friedman.
Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
That's a ball.
Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Tyler Flowers.
First delivery to him on the way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready now, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now. Smoke toward third. Wright's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Castellanos is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Murphy is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? David Wright. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's flared out toward left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Xander Bogart.
Stepping up to the plate, and that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Hayward He's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting. First
Into the
baseman,
box now, Christian Villanueva. Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Addison Russell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pereira patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. The pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Up next for
Digging
Colorado.
in, Kyle
Pitcher.
Friedman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So striding in, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Nick.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Merrifield on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Little tapper down the first baseline. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Villanueva onto the grass. 1 down. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
A late swing at a slider for a strike. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. On his way to second is Blackmon, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Whit Merrifield next to hit. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Merrifield.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. In the dirt here, and this is behind him at third as that'll head down the line in left field. And now a run comes across. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
13,
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready once again, David Wright. He singled his last time up.
Right.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Comes
Leading
into
off for
this
the
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Yulieski Gurriel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Kershaw, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
And that misses for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now
Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Arodys Vizcaino comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Here's Addison Russell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ball 2.
No strike.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Castellanos has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Friedman. He's for 2 with a strikeout in this one. David Dahl will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with
David Dahl.
Ball 1, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Took advantage of a hitter's count on 3-0 and gets on base to keep the inning alive.
second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home.
Number 56.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll match up for the new pitcher to be. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And he'll step off and try again. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Russell's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Christian Villanueva. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hernan Perez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do it.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Now at the plate, Nick Castellanos. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Daniel Murphy.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 41, Chris Sale. A defensive change for the Rockies. Now playing first base, number 14, Hernan Perez.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, David Wright. He'll be charged
Leading
with
off for
trying to get
Colorado.
on board, leading
Third
off the
baseman,
ninth.
number 6, David Wright.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A.J. Minton enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
A.J. Minton.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth.
For Colorado, shortstop Addison Russell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Addison Russell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Kevin Kiermaier.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in. Standing in, A.J. Minton. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Number 34.
Juan Soto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Juan Soto.
Dribbled to the right side, but it's foul, strike 1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Number 32.
Giancarlo Stanton now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
2-1. Sale's ready. Here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 2 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.